So, Rasmussen's P36A, or however you say his name, it's actually a really good plane, and I can't really remember if you used to get this plane for free, if it was a gift or if it was in some form of bundle pack. But the plane is really good, and you can see here we're starting off with a Key 27 on our 6. This plane is actually really manoeuvrable, not as manoeuvrable as the Key 27, and I decided to take a few shots at the Hampton and then continue to dive towards the ground. The Key 27 won't be able to catch me in a dive, and this plane, for the battle rating that it's at, is surprisingly fast, probably one of the fastest, and it really does do well in situations where you can start to boom and zoom your opponents, and that's kind of what I'm setting myself up for here. You can see there's quite a decent furball on the deck, so I'm going to start to take a dive down. And shout out to Korn as well, I'll leave his channel link in the description if you want to check him out after the video. But I take a few shots at the HE51 and set him on fire, and continue to take a few shots at the Nimrod. I do crit the Nimrod and he does go into a flat spin, and he goes down for kill number 1, and the HE51 does follow for kill number 2. I start to turn around. I was going to go for the J8A, but Korn looks like he's got it all sorted over there, and I go evasive for the Key 27, who, as you saw, managed to get a few shots on me. But I will start to pursue him, and eventually I will be able to catch him up. I will be able to chase him down, and he does realise that, or he just wants to turn back in. But as he does, I managed to get a few shots off, and I managed to get some critical damage onto his right wing. He does what all Japanese planes do, and although this is lower tier, you know, Japanese planes, they can still turn around on a dime, pretty much. All I'm doing here is I'm just extending, whilst making myself a harder target for him to hit. This plane, like I said, it is quite fast, but you do need to watch out because it can overheat a little bit sometimes, and I think a lot of people may still have this plane. But just as the Key 27 starts to get out of range, he does manage to land a few more shots, but the bullets aren't really going to do much damage at this point, and he is critically damaged too, so we will be losing a lot more speed relative to myself from just moving around. He breaks off, so I'll go vertical, just watch what he does to see if he's going to come back in, but I'm not too sure what he did there, but he ended up hitting the ground. But I'll take it for kill number 3. So, after flying around for a bit, was chasing around a HE112, managed to get a load of ammo into him, but unfortunately I don't manage to get the kill, so I had to go back to the airfield to rearm. And Korn's on this lag 3, who decides to go for me, as I think he realises he's not going to outturn Korn, who is in the same plane as I am. So, to stop him from trying to pursue me, I'll sit on his 6 for a little while. It does look like Korn's got this in the bag. I do take a couple of shots at him, and all I'm trying to do here is just get a little bit of a critical hit, see if I can do any sort of damage just to slow him down and make him a little less manoeuvrable. So I'm just tap firing. I do manage to get a crit in, so I pull off, keep an eye on him, making sure that he doesn't go for me, and I turn towards the HE112 to start engaging him. I try and get him locked in a bit of a dogfight, and credit to this guy, to be fair, he does manage to sort of defensively fly somewhat decent. I mean, he did get himself in a situation here where once he gets in a dogfight with this plane, just because of the manoeuvrability alone and the speed, once this is on your 6, you're not really going to shake it. But he does make himself a bit more of a difficult target to hit with adding a little bit of neg G in there every now and then. But he will go down eventually. But at the minute, my main concern is just trying to get him off the 6 of Korn, so that my squad mate doesn't go down. Do get a critical hit on his left wing, but just to let you know, this is some old footage as well, so that's why my squadron isn't currently the one that I'm in now. I do get an assist, which means Corn taken down the lag 3. And I've managed to give this HE112 a pretty vicious leak. And he seems to be losing speed quite rapidly at this point. So I'm just looping up and over constantly. I know he's not going to be able to pull up in towards this. Take a few more shots, but he's already in the ground. And he goes down for kill number 4. So we made our way to this Hampton, who seems to be flying directly towards our airfield. I think he's just trying to get a few bombs off. But I don't really have much ammunition left. I do dump a load into him there, which seems to have damaged his right engine a little bit. But I need to make sure I dodge his guns. I don't really want to get pilot sniped by it, especially not this late into the game. And by this point, I can pretty much taste the ace. So I do want to take him down. But I do also want to make sure that I don't get too... well, I don't engage him too hard that I end up getting taken out by his gunners. I'm pretty much unleashing all my ammo on him at this point, and the AAA is also gonna start to go wild on him. I'm pretty sure he's dropped his bombs by this point, as the bomb bay doors look like they were open. And just shuffle around to get a few more shots on him. He does go down for kill number 5, although I don't really know what he did. I think he J'd out. And I just shoot some extra bullets in him for extra measure. So that is 5 kills and 1 assist. Corn does have 4 kills and 1 assist, and it is quite unfortunate in the way that the last guy just J's out on the airfield. We were hoping to get a double ace in this game, but I will leave his channel link in the description as always, so please do check him out. But that's all from me. We'll show you the rewards as always. Please do like, comment and subscribe. Over and out.